Take two. Hello, Social Goons. My name is Alex, and welcome back to Batman Arkham Knight. And I say take two because the same issue that happened when I was recording happened again. Fucking Audacity suddenly crashed for some reason. Like, ugh. I don't understand what is going on here. Anyway. Sorry about that. So, where to begin? Okay. So this was the dude that I was talking about earlier with the police cop being a Riddler goon. Basically, it's not much, but if you want more things about Riddler, you should be doing it. So, you may be noticing that a few things are different, mainly the Batmobile and the suit. There is actually a reason for that, though. In the menus, there is an extras option, and there is a model showcase. Basically, you can select the model and press the square or X button, depending on which version you're playing. From what I hear, you should not be playing the Switch version, and that skin will be activated for the story. So, right now I have one of my favorite skins, the Arkham Origins suit, and for the next few videos, you're going to be seeing this one. Though I really do like it. I think it fits the kind of story and character that Batman is kind of becoming here. But, you know, it's, I don't know. Just like, I like the chunkier proportions. I like the shoulders, the arms. Some of the more added detail does look a little bit weird, so it's not my favorite incarnation of the suit, but I really do love it. Damn it. I tapped in my inner Jeff Goldblum again, god damn it. Anyway, so we are gonna head to Wayne Tower and figure out the Arkham Knight's encryption stuff. But there's also another feature for the game that we'll see in just a few minutes. So so basically until then it's not really that important, though I do want to ask you guys something. So I've been hearing about all of the new changes and implementations that Twitter has been going through, and yes, I do have an account there. I have been linking it in every single video for a long time now, and as the main place where I share my videos. It was originally Facebook, but you know, the whole thing with that happened. But anyway, I hear there's a new platform called Blue Sky. If you have an account there, could you let me know that if it's worth it or not? Because like I don't want to make a choice that may end up hurting me in the long run, you know? Because I mean that, like, basically, you know how Twitter is basically a cesspit for a lot of people? Well, I kind of think, I'm kind of worried that Blue Sky is going to be something similar to that, but I don't know for certain. I haven't made an account yet. I just would like your guys' opinion on it. So if you could, leave them in the comments. So, as you're seeing right now, we have the option. We can get an upgrade for the Batmobile, although this won't come into play for a little while. So we can either download a weapons mod, which I did, or a virus. But before I get too into that, that portrait right there is a riddle. There's also an answering machine that has some voicemail, but that's not really that important. Now then, if you'll excuse me for one little second, I need to make sure that we can that freaking Audacity is not gonna shit the bed right now. So just one little second. Okay, we're good. We're good. So, what was this? Oh. Okay, so, the weapon mods for the Batmobile won't come into play for a little while. So, basically, you can either, okay, so basically what the upgrades do is that they add another meter to your special weapon meter when the Batmobile is in combat mode, right? So you see that green bar? Well, after we get this upgrade, it will be 3 bars, right? So, no matter what, the bar will still increase, but what you get depends on what it will do. So I chose the weapon generator Mach 2. Basically, what that'll do is that it will up the amount of missiles that I can fire when the meter is fully charged. The other one was a CPU virus. Now, what that does is that it can take control of an enemy tank and use it against the militia. Though it probably won't work most of the time because, well, you know, it sorry. It's fairly weak, to be fair. So, you know, though it is an option. And yes, the upgrades are kind of mandatory. Like you can't you cannot progress until you make a choice, which can be kind of annoying, but ultimately it will help you out in the long run. And right here we got a story beat that I don't really like. So basically what Batman is doing is that he's keeping Robin in the dark on purpose so that way he can stay focused on a cure for the Jokers in the movie studio. And honestly, this is about as bad as when a Batman first started out in Arkham Origins, because Origins was the kind of guy where he played by his own rules and stuff like that. But here, you know, I thought that he'd learned that you shouldn't keep people in the dark about certain things. And I get that it's his fear taking hold. Like, that's one of the main themes of the game. Fear can make us do a lot of stupid and reckless things. But Batman, I think, should have mastered his fear by this point in his career. At least that's what I think. Okay, I'm not gonna act like I'm not gonna act like I'm a million times better than anyone who actually wrote this story. I'm just saying, like, I don't like the direction that they were going with Robin and the Jokers and just quite a few things for the game. But okay. So I do need another minute or two because I think Audacity is about to glitch out on me again, so bear with me. Okay, here we go. So, For this hideout, it's generally not that hard. Like, the hardest part is definitely going to be the remote control battering, because as I mentioned during the League of Assassin mission, it's a little bit unruly at times. And thankfully, you don't need to actually use it for a bunch of stealth sections or whatever. You know, like, this game does not have any challenges that Batman has to do in order to face Riddler or anything. You need to collect every single trophy, every single breakable object, every single riddle. You know. Oh, I actually do like this scene right here. Now, it does make more sense with the newer suit, but I think the origin suit works fine enough, you know. Plus, I wanted to show off the fact that you can change the suits, which, you know, I've it's like 10 videos, and I haven't even bothered to mention any of that. So, you know. Also, does that thing kind of look like the freeze grenade as anyone? But no, well. Okay, so this segment will now introduce us to brute enemies. These hulking Goliath of thugs that are pretty much the armored guys from City. Though you can just do this. An environmental takedown, which will instantly knock them out. And that will be your lifesaver if there's more than one of these bastards around. Because it can be kind of annoying. And of course, we still got the sword guys, but you know, it's kind of whatever. Though, don't get too comfortable, because these are not the only thugs that will be in the room. There will be more coming in soon enough. I believe they'll be... Yep, there they are. There they are. They're coming in now. It can be a little bit much, especially in the area that you're kind of sort of trapped in. Though you can lure them to... you can lure them here deeper into the room. Though it is kind of a pain if you want to get this done fast and right. And I think I do need another second here to make sure that Audacity is not crapping out on me. So one little second. Okay, we're good. So let's just finish this combat section up, and right there I fell for one of the charging grunts, and at the same time I also failed to stop the medic from reviving one of his allies. That is kind of a pain to deal with sometimes, but thankfully it was just the one, so. You know, it wasn't the worst thing in the world. Okay, so don't get comfortable, because there is a tank here, and oh boy, do I hate the tanks when you're outside of the Batmobile, because they will hunt you down like no tomorrow and shred your health with freaking Swiss cheese. Like, goddamn, guys. And yes, I do sound a little salty about that, because I had to deal with that while recording footage for the next 3 weeks. Well, this week, next week, and the week after that. But still, you get my point. I've experienced this, and I'm freaking salty about it right now. Anyway, so basically, we need to get rid of the tanks in here and the one that's blocking the path to this room, so we can actually go after the Arkham Knight and hopefully save Barbara. At least that's the main hope. So Oh yeah. Technically, you can also go here on foot, but that'll take a little while. And I actually realized my voice just cracked for a second there. God damn it. So now we need to chase them down in these APCs, or Armored Personnel Carriers, if you're not in the military. And these function similarly to what we did earlier in the game with Gordon and, like, the very first car chase of the game. So, you know, it's not that bad. Well, sort of. I do have my problems with it, but I will, but I want to get into those for a little bit later, so, you know. Basically, the APC will be surrounded by some other cars, and you need to deal with like if you want the mission to end, you need to deal with the APC first. So yeah, that's the main reason why it has a health bar. Now, thankfully, there are a few ways to damage it. You can either ram into it. You can lock on with the rocket or something, and you can slam it into the side of a building. And after a little while, there will be no more backup. But you do need to keep up with him, otherwise he will get away for good. And that is an instant game over for here. And thankfully, it's not a complicated mission, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so just give me one more second here, because one of my favorite scenes is actually coming up, and I don't want Audacity to screw me over here. So just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So now, we realize that this isn't the Arkham Knight, and he was just leading Batman off his trail. But we're not gonna get much info out of this guy in the with the conventional means. But you know, this is why my favorite scene is gonna come up next. And a lot of people are gonna say, like, this is not the Batman thing to do, but like, these are guys that are kind of meant to not tell you much of anything. Well, right, I was going to point this out. Like, yes, you are crushing this guy's head with the attire of the Batmobile, but there is a reason for that. So, unlike the Riddler thugs, who are kind of scared of Batman because they realize that they're screwed either way. These guys don't really have a reason to betray the Knight. So from that, they are a little more I don't know. Oh, actually, no, I do know, because, like, they're not as easily susceptible to fear, so sometimes you need to resort to extreme measures for that. Which is why, you know, you got the freaking car to crush the guy's head. So, you know. Anyway, with that said, we now have a lead to find Barbara, but first we need to go and get our weapon upgrade in Grand Central, I believe it was. Like, basically just around the corner right here. And from here we'll basically be doing a test drive of our new little toy, you know. And yes, the Batwing is here. Although we can't exactly use it, which honestly, fair enough, it'd be incredibly broken if that was the case, but you know, at least it's used as a tool of sorts, you know? Also, I like how the commander is like, what the hell's going on here? As if the knight hadn't already told him about this, so, you know. Oh, wait, it was Mach 3. Okay, that was my mistake. Anyway, so, we'll be continuing the main story, in the next video. Though I do want to mention a few things. So, in terms of, tank additions. Well, first we have the Serpent drone, which is the bog standard tank. We have the Diamondbacks, which are heavily armored and can shoot in 3 directions. But now we have Mambas, and yes, as in the black mamba snake. They all have a snake theme. I don't really know why, but anyway. Mambas primarily shoot missiles, and they are a pain to deal with your Gatling gun. And they also shoot missiles, exclusively missiles, which do a crap load of damage to you. So, yeah. But with that said, I think that's going to do it for me today, so I'm just going to sign off. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I got no idea what milestone we'll be celebrating next, but if you want to see that, please be sure to subscribe. Until next time, Celestial Goons, remember, reach for the stars.